Hello, this is Cameron highlighting another trade line posting we have going on. This in particular is a starter trade line. Starter meaning a trade line with about a year or less age on it, between three to five to $10,000. Small type starter trade lines. Now this is going on a CPN, or it actually went on a CPN. As I said in the past, whenever you have a blank profile, be it a social or a CPN number, the more blank, or as it is blank, or the more empty the profile, the greater the impact in scoring. In this case, CPN is totally blank, so the score jumped to 708. So starter trade lines have their place, especially with CPNs in particular. Let me click here. So we've got trade line this person got here. Put on TransUnion and Equifax. Scroll down here. 3 months old. That's a starter trade line. 3 months old, but it still gave him a 700 score. So it still works very well. Let's click and see what it is here. It is a, I believe it's a Barclays. Here we go. Here it is. So it's 3 months old. Open. Authorized user. Zero balance. 3 months. So again, this is a starter trade line. It's a Sears City. So people ask me, so why does somebody buy this type of trade line? Well, a couple of reasons. One, it jump starts the CPN. With a blank CPN, you have nothing on it. And this could jump start a CPN and give it a score. You can't get a credit card with this. The file is just too thin. People ask me, can I get a credit card with something like this? And back in the day, you probably could, but right now, they want something with age on it. So the odds are getting, not impossible, but it's about 95% chance you won't get a credit card with such a trade line. Every now and then, people luck up. You might get a credit one, a first progress, something like that, but probably not. What I would do, I would take this profile that has the high score, and then it enables you to get these primaries we tell you about in our manual, which is something like a Hutton Chase, Crown Jewelers, Horizon Cars. So those are primaries. So even the Hutton Chase sometimes requires a score. At one time, they were taking blank profiles, but now, if you have a score, you're more inclined to be approved with Hutton Chase and Crown Jewelers. So it just helps you be more realistic, like a real person. You have a score. Another reason why people get these trade lines is they want to rent a house. CPNs with apartments is pretty easy to achieve, but when it comes to a house, private owners like some kind of score. So this works very well if you're trying to rent a house. You have a high score, they see your score, and they are more inclined to approve you as opposed to a blank CPN. So those are reasons why you might want to get a starter trade line. This particular one here is a promo. It's normally $295. This month is $260. So it's a good, nice starter trade line. So for $260 plus $210 for the CPN, looking at $470 to have a nice profile CPN trade line with a 700 score for $460, which is not a bad deal. We also get the manual. We have a detailed instruction manual that lays out how to build up upon this one trade line and get primaries and get credit cards and things of that nature. You can get a car. We also set up a credit karma account, as you see here, for all of our profiles. It's all complimentary, along with the credit with CPN package. So if you want more information, call me. My name's Cameron at 202-213-2218. Again, all of our numbers are SafeScan, LexisNexis Safe. You want to make sure you have that in a CPN so you're not using somebody else's social security number, which is important when dealing with these type of profiles. Because if you have a used or a number that's already been issued to somebody, that could be fraud, that could be criminal issues there. So You don't want to get any type of used CPN. Before I go, I want to give you a little bit of content. This is a company that people have used to get a primary. This is Dick's Sporting Goods. With this, now, there's a chance you might even take that small profile I mentioned earlier with the 703 score. And if you go into a store such as Dick's, you might get a card. This is a store card. Store card is a lot easier than, of course, a Visa MasterCard. Also, if you go into an establishment, they see you're a real person. So the security level is lowered somewhat. So sometimes it's easier to get a credit card, a department store card, when you actually appear in person. So you might want to try that method in trying to get a primary. And then once you have this type of primary, a Dick's Sporting Goods or other in-store cards, Express, then now you have a combination. You have a department store card primary, you have an AU, then you apply for the Visa MasterCards. Word of warning though, when it comes to credit, again, you want to get an age trade line at least 3 to 4 or 5 years old. It helps in obtaining credit. But primaries trump authorized users. So if you have a combination of this primary combined with AU, you just might get a Visa MasterCard somewhere. So any questions, call me. My name's Cameron. That was 202-213-2218. Also, we do credit sweeps that are working very well. We do business loans, 3-day business loans for bad credit. Call me and ask me any questions about that. Thank you. Have a great day.